Merry Christmas to every single person out there. It's Anime One back here with a new video of what if Naruto was neglected and had Sukuna's Power Part 3. Again, if you guys like the content in the channel, please subscribe to the channel. And while you're at it, also like this video, also comment down below what if or what kind of video ideas you guys want me to do next. Until then, let's begin the video. Menma Rock Lee, who had currently stepped in order to face Kimimaro. Menma, you need to go and save your brother. I will take care of him, Rock Lee said, as Menma looked at him. Are you sure, Lee? Menma asked, as Rock Lee smirked and nodded. Go, I'll take care of him, he said as Menma nodded. But as soon as Menma did say that, the box in which Naruto was sliced into small pieces as Naruto came out of the box. But he didn't look back. He kept on moving forward as Menma shouted Naruto's name. Naruto! Menma shouted, but Naruto didn't stop. But at the end of the Valley of the End, Naruto stopped on Madara Uchiha's head as Menma stopped in Mahashirama Senju's head. As Menma looked at Naruto, who was still not turning around. Menma, Naruto said, go back. Menma looked at his brother. No way in hell I'm going back without you, Menma said, as Naruto looked back at him. So pitiful. And here I thought that we might be able to agree on something. Naruto said as he turned around. There were markings on his body. Menma knew those markings ever since the tuning exam. He had got those. His eyes were red, as Naruto was not the same Naruto that he knew, but he still had the image of the small boy playing with him. Menma looked at Naruto. So, this is what has become of you, huh? Going to Orochimaru for power? Is this what we went through for, Naruto? Menma said as Naruto looked at him. We went through, Naruto asked. I went through is what you should say. You never had a hard life, Menma. Maybe because of a little bit emotional stress, but for the most part, your life was comfortable. Unlike mine. My parents ignored me. The villagers hated on me for no apparent reason. Do you think those are all a good thing? I had to run away from the villagers in order to save my own damn life. What the hell do you know? Naruto said as he flicked his finger, and the Mahashirama statue that Menma was standing on was cut into small pieces. Not the entire thing, just the head. As Menma jumped off the statue, as Naruto appeared in front of it and slammed his head into the ground. As Menma was looking at Naruto with side eye, as Naruto had his palm in his Menma's face. As Naruto looked at him, do you really think you can defeat me with what power gap we have? Even before I got this power up with Orochimaru, you were no match for me to begin with, Naruto said as Menma looked at him. As Menma closed his eyes and did a hand sign, as there was a huge number of rabbits. What? Naruto thought, as in some milliseconds all the rabbits were sliced and diced, as they all turned into shadow. Naruto thought, oh, so this is the technique that he used in the tuning exams. Interesting. Naruto thought as he looked at the 10 shadows technique that Menma was using. Menma went through another bit of hand sign. Werewolf, he said as he summoned some dogs or hound dogs as they attacked Naruto, as Naruto dodged them with ease. Nue, Menma summoned next. As the electric bird came towards Naruto, I tried to attack him, but again Naruto was too fast for any of those kind of things. As Naruto started using his cleave and dismantle and all those things, and soon Menma had to retreat them so that they wouldn't die. Soon Menma and Naruto into a taijutsu battle, which is dominated by Naruto, and then obviously Menma couldn't do anything at last, so he resorted to using the chakra of the Kyuubi, the One Tail's cloak. But even then, it was a one-sided fight. Naruto's taijutsu abilities and everything is so above Menma's. And then, Menma lost pretty badly, to say the least. As in his last effort with whatever chakra he had, Menma put his arm in some sort of weird sign, as he remembered his mother's words. Menma, use this only and only when the situation is life or death. You will take down your enemy with you, she said. Mom, never thought that I would have to use this on my own brother. But I guess it is what it is. Menma thought in his mind as he started saying something. A treasure secret sword handle. But before he could do, Menma coughed out blood. Shit. I don't have enough chocolate to even summon that thing. Menma thought in his mind as Naruto looked at him. So pitiful, Naruto said, as he grabbed Menma by the hair and picked him up. It's honestly a shame that you are my own blood. Look how weak you are, Naruto said as he punched Menma in the stomach as Menma was now knocked out cold as Naruto went towards Orochimaru's hideout. Let's see. Until the next time we meet, Menma, Orochimaru will probably be dead, Naruto said as he went towards Orochimaru's hideout. Time skip 3 years later. The first arc of the time skip, the Kazekage retrieval arc, really doesn't change that much since Naruto won't appear in it. It's all about the Akatsuki and Gaara, and Menma is stronger than Naruto was in the original, with more control over the Nine Tails chakra, also the 10 shadows in his disposal. Mito is also pretty good with the sealing due to her chakra chains, allowing her to use more of Kuruma's power. So overall, they are just the better versions of Naruto in this case, right? So yeah. The Kazekage retrieval arcs pretty much happens the same. Nothing really changes. Gaara gets revived at the end by Lady Chiyo. Nothing really changes there. The Tenchi Bridge arc is where things start to get crazy, where obviously Menma is the one who goes Four Tails mode on Orochimaru, trying to search for Naruto, and then eventually Orochimaru retreats and warns Naruto about it. Now we come to the main part of Naruto confronting his old team. Mito, Suki, and Menma, along with Yamato, would be looking at the top where Naruto was standing. He was looking down at them. He didn't have any kind of outfit on. He had the same outfit on that Sukuna had, and when he was inside Yuji's body, right? So Naruto has the same outfit on. Because Naruto's looking down on all of them. So you have come. A long time no see, old team. And also my dear little brother. Naruto said it was more in a sarcastic tone. As Menma stepped up. Naruto, we're gonna bring her back to the village, he said as Naruto looked at him. Bring me back to the village? You're kidding me, right? I'd rather die than go back to the same place that treated me like trash. However, since you all are here, Naruto said as he appeared in front of Menma. No one even noticed it. Not even Menma. Let's see how much you have improved. I want to test out my strength against you all, Naruto said as Menma looked at him. Well, okay then, let's go, Menma said as red chakra started to surround him. The Nine Tails. How pitiful, Naruto said as Menma looked at him. What? But before Menma could say anything, Menma saw down, and he had 3 huge cuts on his chest. As Menma's eyes rolled back as it dropped down. 1 down. 3 more to go. He looked at his old team. Instead of Shisui being there, Yamato was there. So, how are we gonna do this? He said as he looked at all of them. Mito sent their chakra chains, but to her surprise, Naruto dodged all of them and appeared behind her, chopping her at the back of her neck and knocking her out cold. Suki looked at him. You know, after you went, she said, as her eyes started to change into the Mangekyo Sharingan. It was like a death of someone close to me. And today, she said, as a purple aura starts to surround her, I'll make sure that you come back home. She said as the Susanoo was around her. Naruto smirked. Ah, the Susanoo. Naruto said as he looked at Yamato. He will just be getting in the way. So how about you just disappear? Naruto said, as with a few flicks of his finger, Yamato, who sent the woods after him, those woods were first of all cut into small pieces, and second, Yamato was almost dead with a huge amount of blood loss since he got a pretty nice dismantle right across his chest. As Naruto looked at Suki, it's pretty nice. Let's test out if this works. Against that, Naruto said, open. Naruto said as black flames started to surround them. So those are the black flames that I've been hearing about, huh? Those are able to get through Gaara's impenetrable sand armor when he was a Shikaku. This is not gonna be easy, she thought. As Naruto looked at her, if you think these black flames are the same level that they were a few years ago, then you're extremely wrong. Naruto said, as he expanded the black flames and it formed an arrow. Let's see how strong you really are, Suki. Suki also got a bow and arrow and a Susanoo as he targeted towards Naruto. This is where this ends, Naruto, he said. Naruto smirked. We'll see about that, he said, as they both fired off their attacks. But to Suki's surprise, the black flame arrow straight up cut through her Susanoo arrow and went towards her, and there was a huge blast of black flames. Naruto watched, and the entire Susanoo was gone, with Suki having several deep burns in her. This is a lesson for you all. Before you decide to challenge me and get strong enough, it's honestly pitiful, Naruto said as he started to walk away, as Suki grabbed his leg. Don't go, she said. Naruto looked down at her. As he just walked away, she couldn't do anything. No one could do anything. Naruto had become so strong that he had left all of them behind to dust. As that happened, soon nothing really would change, as Naruto would simply go after Orochimaru next. The things from Menma's and other sides would pretty much happen the same, right? Naruto would go against Orochimaru, and you obviously know what's gonna happen next, right? Orochimaru is nowhere near gonna be strong enough to beat Naruto. He was not even strong enough to beat Sasuke in the first place, and Naruto is way over Sasuke's level. Naruto doesn't even have to use his Curse Mark 2 stage or anything, like his true form, right? So Naruto is just gonna dog walk Orochimaru, and Orochimaru tries to take over his body. Naruto simply uses Dismantle and just manhandles him right then and there. Since the Curse Mark on Naruto, it was just a fake, Naruto made the Curse Mark his own power, so Orochimaru could never take over his body in the first place. So those are some of the factors. Obviously, then Naruto starts to go after the Akatsuki. Since he heard that the Akatsuki have pretty strong people in them. And Naruto wants to face strong people so that, he can become strong himself and prove to everyone that he's the strongest. As those happen, first one he faces off is Deidara, the same as the Sasuke did. Naruto dog walks Deidara. Anything that Deidara throws at him, Naruto pretty much has the counter for it. Dismantle and Cleaver are like the perfect counter for Deidara's clay birds, because he pretty much nullifies it by slicing them into such small thin pieces. If Deidara tries to use any kind of other attacks, Naruto has gate open and stuff. So Deidara is pretty much a game goner, right? If Deidara tries to kill himself before he can even explode, Naruto is just gonna open his domain and slice him into small pieces. So Deidara is out of commission, as everything from that point on happens the same as it in the original. Naruto is just looking for Akatsuki members to kill and maybe fight some strong opponents in that range. Many villagers are going after him as well because he has killed many of the ninjas as well because he just wants to fight strong people. So Naruto is in the bingo books for sure. Then Naruto hears that this masked man had declared war on all the four great nations. So Naruto thinks, war against all the four great nations doesn't sound so bad. But then he goes to where Obito is by using sensory abilities and whatnot. And then he realizes that with Kabuto in there, with the freaking reanimation and stuff, it would be much better if he joined the side of the four allied shinobi force, because just to be sure, fighting this reanimation is not going to be easy. And Naruto obviously wants a good fight, and fighting this reanimation is going to be a really good fight. So before Obito or Kabuto can do anything, Naruto just disappears out of there and then joins the allied shinobi forces side. Obviously they object, but Naruto is like, well, I don't give a shit. If you want to stop me, try it. Obviously they try, but no one can actually match Naruto. So obviously all this stuff happens, and then Naruto pretty much slaughters everyone, every single one of the reanimation that comes towards him. The only one that gives him a bit of trouble is the third Raikage. Even then, third Raikage is not gonna be enough for Naruto. So yeah. Menma with his Jin cloak appears into the battle, KCM1 along with Mito. They both appear into the battle after the training with Killer B. So after all this shenanigan happens and whatnot, Madara Uchiha is finally revived. And let me tell you, man, there is no Sasuke in this one who has gone rogue. So no reanimation of the past Hokages like Hashirama and Tobirama and Hiruzen. So meaning stopping Madara is not gonna be so easy unless we have Naruto in there. Obviously Naruto is not where Madara is. After hearing that the meteor dropped from the sky, Naruto gets really fucking excited and goes straight towards Madara's location. As the 5 Kage after some time appear there, but not before Naruto. Right? Naruto and Madara start scrapping, as in taijutsu, ninjutsu, all that department, they're pretty much equal. Whatever Madara throws at Naruto, wood style, fire style, whatever, Naruto just slices them up, as they're pretty much useless against them. And then Madara uses his Susanoo. Naruto can get through the Susanoo with his black flames open technique, and Madara starts to take Naruto pretty seriously. And he says that, you're pretty strong. I didn't expect you to be this strong. Like, seriously, you're pretty goddamn strong. And Naruto says, yeah, you, Madara Uchiha, stand up to your goddamn reputation. I didn't think that you would. As Naruto says that, Madara smirks as he, goes all out, all full power, perfect Susanoo. Naruto says, since you're going all out, let me show you my supreme technique. Naruto says as he uses domain expansion, Malevolent Shrine. The shrine obviously keeps on constantly attacking the Susanoo until it breaks. Like, there's no way that Madara Susanoo is able to withstand, Malevolent Shrine continuous attacks. So that's that. Like, there's no way that Madara is beating Naruto in this kind of state. And then Madara realizes that this fucker is kind of strong, so he kind of sort of retreats for now, teaming up with Obito to take down the Jinchurikis. Obviously Naruto just goes and says, that fucker, I start to enjoy the battle a little bit, and you just have to go out of there. Such a pussy, I guess you could say. Obviously Naruto ends up helping Menma and Mito. He tells them to back off since this is his own battle, but they obviously don't agree. And then the Ten Tails is sooner or later revived with the Kinkaku Ginkaku. Obviously Gyuki's 1 tail worth of chakra. So obviously the Ten Tails was revived. Obito becomes the Ten Tails Jinchuriki. And then the first one to fight Obito in his 10-tailed Jinchuriki form is Naruto. As you know, Naruto is pretty goddamn excited. He tells that, you might actually force me to use all my power. As Obito, when he becomes stable, says not to Naruto that, just give up. You're not gonna win. You might be the strongest before I was in this Jinchuriki level state, but you're not gonna beat me now. Naruto says, oh, is that so? You cannot be too sure about everything, can you? But dismantle and cleave are sort of a physical attack, so those are gonna affect you. Naruto said, as you start to change, as this change started to surprise everyone, because Naruto had started going forearms, a mouth, a large mouth in his stomach, mind you, and his one side of his face became disoriented as he grew 4 eyes, as Naruto was in his complete and true form, ready to fight Jubito. So this is where I'm gonna end this part to you guys. So get this video to many likes as possible, and to get the next part of the video, also the final part of this what if. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.